Hi there, welcome to my channel Aqualuna73. This is going to be a midnight reading and this is for all signs, so it's not sign specific. You all know that by now. I'm wearing my pajamas, so as soon as I finished here I'm going to bed. Okay, so I don't know what time this reading is going to finish loading. Like I did in other readings, this is going to be a 5-card spread. Okay, the five card spread, and then we're going to see what the universe has to say for you. There is a song that popped up into my head. The song is by, it's a very old song. The word that came to mind is one hit wonder. I'm using, by now everyone knows that I use the Karma Music Tarot deck, and everyone knows I love music. You also follow my channel, and I have a broad variety of music that I'm interested in. There is this specific song that popped up into my head. The song is by M.C. It's a song of the 80s. It's Can't Touch This, and or Hammer Time, okay, or something to that effect. The song is basically about someone that feels invincible, which indicates to me that there might be someone that's a lot into the ego, and this person needs to step out of the ego. Okay, so this person could be in the ego a lot, because it's like the universe is talking about one-hit wonders. Okay, this is what came through. The other thing also that came through is like apart from that, I was talking about hammer time, but the other thing that also popped up into my head is, see, when you swim, okay, when you swim, I don't know if this ever happened to you, but this happened to me on several occasions when I swam. Okay, that was like in a previous place that we used to live in. There was a swimming pool. Okay, in the previous house that we used to live in was a swimming pool, and I used to swim a lot for exercise. Okay, I love water and I love swimming. And usually what happened was, sometimes when I swam, my toe would cramp up. Okay, and my toe would, like, my middle toe, it would cramp up and it would like stand up like this. And I had to stop swimming and I had to like massage my toe. So I don't know, I might be talking to someone that swims a lot. I don't know. Or someone that has hammer toe. Okay, hammer toe is like someone that, I don't know. There's something about hammer toe, cramps in the toes, or swimming. I don't know. Just telling you what I pick. Okay, and then the astrology for all the signs. Okay. Venus, as you know by now, is the planet of love. And Venus is forming a great trine with the authoritative planet Saturn and the dynamic Mars. Okay. Saturn is a very rigid planet. Venus is the planet of love. I see Mars as a very dynamic planet, an entrepreneurial planet. It's like Venus is going to bring a softness. Okay. It's almost like there needs to be a softness created now with this trine, seeing that Venus is forming a great trine with with Saturn and the dynamic Mars. Okay, so it's almost talking about a very softness that needs to be created, or a diplomacy, okay, that needs to be created at this moment between individuals or between people. The universe is requiring diplomacy from us at this moment. Creativity and diplomacy. Okay. This could be a great time for artists to express themselves. Okay. I can remember artistry is a very good way of expressing, especially when it comes to politics and stuff like that. During the apartheid years, there were a lot of artists who were exiled from South Africa back then, because they express the opinions through their music, okay, their political opinions. So this could be a great time now for artists to express themselves regarding the circumstances in the world and what's going on, to bring awareness regarding these things, okay, but also to be aware that they're speaking with a younger audience, and they need to be very vigilant and diplomatic as to what they express to a younger audience, okay? This is what's at the bottom of the deck. Listen to advice. It's like the universe is asking you. The universe is not asking sincerely, by the way, okay? This is not a sincerely asked question. This is like, I want to say this is a demand, because this is what the universe is demanding right now at this moment. Because if we are not going to make this change is going to happen inevitably, okay? And the change that might happen might not be the change that we want. So either we do something about what's going on, or we just sit back and do nothing, basically, okay? Let's just continue, okay? There's also a partial solar eclipse that's in this month of October. And this encourages us to communicate our deep feelings and emotions, okay? This partial solar eclipse. So this could, like I said, it could be a great time for artists to express themselves regarding everything that they feel passionate and intense about. But that they also be diplomatic regarding the expression, okay? Anyway, let's just start. I want to see what's going on here. I feel lost. I'm going to draw another card. The other thing is, in astrology, is that Saturn is turning direct and linking with Mercury, okay? You know that Saturn is a very rigid planet. It's turning direct and linking with Mercury, which is a planet of Virgo and Gemini. And it's almost like when this happens, walls will evaporate, okay? It's like this Mercury is going to allow for walls to evaporate, and there's some type of limitation that will ease, okay? So there's definitely a huge ego thing going on at the moment. Okay. Please forgive me. Okay, I don't know what this is, but someone is asking for forgiveness. And someone is feeling lost. So I'm not sure what this is. This could be for a few individuals, okay, that you're dealing with. So let's just start, okay? Limitation is power. Lean into your limitations. Time to play. Okay, is the next card. Limitation is power. Lean into your limitations. You know by now, and then time to play. Okay. It's like a quote. This reminds me of a quote that I shared on my Facebook page earlier this week or last week, where it says, on a piano you get black and white keys. Both the white keys remind you of the good times, and the dark keys remind you of the darkness that you experience, or maybe a dark night of the soul that you experienced in your life, and that you have to realize that you need both in order for you to create balance in your life and happiness, okay? Limitation is power. Lean into your limitations. Time to play. Make time to dance and play. I need to tell you, and I need to place emphasis on this. And this is something that maybe someone is not getting. I don't know, okay? I see we live in a time where diplomacy is needed. Creativity is needed. Artists are needed to express messages, okay? Okay, this is a very important time. In apartheid it was done. We artists express their feelings about what is happening in the world, okay? It's like there's a need for communications, and there's a need for walls to be evaporated, okay? The thing that, you know what's coming to mind? I don't know, there is this significant thing that's now popping up into my head. There was this time, I think it was when I was a child. I cannot remember exactly when this happened, but I can remember this distinctly because it was in the news a lot in that specific time period, is the fall of the Berlin Wall. Okay. I think it was in the early 80s. Okay. The fall of the Berlin Wall. Okay. And even Elton John made a song of Nikita. I think it was in that time. I'm not sure. Okay. So I don't know if this has any relevance to this reading. It's like I said, there's going to be walls that needs to be evaporated, people needing to listen. This is definitely a collective reading. We need to lean into our limitations. We need to understand that limitation. Oh my God, I don't know how to express what I see in my head. Okay, this is what's coming in my head. I have a huge issue expressing to you what I see. Okay, this is what the universe. Shaolin monk. A Shaolin monk is in my head. And sometimes even those Indian hermits, where they deprive themselves of food and water, and they go live in very harsh circumstances, okay? And it's like this deprivation that they experience, okay? It doesn't only build resilience, okay? It doesn't only build resilience. It's like fasting also, okay? It's like fasting, okay? I fast, okay? I fast. So it's like you get a new perspective, okay? It's like you gain a new spiritual perspective when you fast, okay? And it's like you deprive yourself of something that you overindulge in, and this is what fasting is in the spiritual perspective, is when you deprive yourself, and this is what you need to understand with this limitation is power. This is where your power lies, is when you get deprived of something, you build resilience, you build strength, okay? I'm not implying that what's happening in the world is okay. The fact that there's a war and people are being deprived of things. This is not what I'm implying. I'm implying this on a personal level for each individual, okay, and as a collective, that we need to understand that in deprivation, strength is grown, okay, and resilience and innovation and thinking outside of the box, etc. Make time to dance and play, okay? Simple pleasures, look for beauty that's all around you. It's like the universe is indicating to you, we are living in a society, we think that if we surround ourselves, it almost like makes me think of a minimalist lifestyle also. It's not implying that you cannot buy things that you like. Everybody loves beautiful things, even I do, okay? I'm not implying that everybody can start in a minimalist life. What I am implying is that whatever imprint you leave in the world, that it be minimal, okay? When it comes to karmic situations or people, etc., that you don't create unnecessary circumstances, personally unnecessary karma, that you keep in a balanced state, that you surround yourself with things that give you simple pleasures. At the end of the day, as you get older, you will start to realize that there are more valuable things, that relationships are more valuable, and not only material things, okay? And this is what these two cards indicate today to me, okay? Yeah, with a Page of Wands. There's a balance that needs to be struck between the, it comes across with a Page of Wands today, that there's a balance that needs to be struck in a in an egotistical situation. Okay, I don't know if this is a, this doesn't come across as an individual. This comes across as a collective reading, and it comes across as it comes across as an imbalance in the yin and yang energy of what the world is experiencing now. And like I said, okay, Venus is the planet of love. Venus is forming a great trine with the authoritative planet Saturn and the dynamic Mars. It's time to be creative. It's time to learn how to be diplomatic. Okay, it's time to work from your heart center, basically. Imagination. Okay, this is where your creativity lies. It makes me think of a quote of Albert Einstein. Okay, I can't remember. You can go look up, but it's something to do with imagination. Draw from the well of your own capabilities. This makes me think of something that I saw. Okay, we underestimate ourselves as humans of what we are capable of. Okay, it's because we place these limitations on ourselves, and we're so invested in our ego. Okay, that we neglect, and your ego is very earth centered. In other words, it's very grounded. It's not ethereal. Okay, it's not soul centered. It's not heart centered. And we need to be heart centered now at the moment. Okay, and there's a lot of trauma here. This is what the card ends, the reading ends with. We need to step into our imagination, and we need to end this world trauma that we have. And the only way we're able to do this is if we face our wounds, okay, and heal it. Okay, Queen of Coins. We are in our ego. This is coming across strongly as ego today. We are too materialistic inclined, okay, and we're not heart-centered. It's like the world is too linear in its thinking, and we need to balance this yin and yang energy. It's almost like the universe is asking the female collective to step up. This is what's coming through. The universe is asking the female collective to step up the game, basically. You need to step up your game. It's required of you to do this. And the only way to do this is to step into your heart center, move away from your ego, to do your inner healing, to do the work, because our energy is needed now, our feminine energy. And we need to, the only way we're going to step up is if we create boundaries, is if we the only thing that I can think of to express now is, I don't want to say force. Force isn't the right word. We compel. We compel the male energy, or we urge the male energy, or we encourage them. That would be the right word. Encourage the male energy. Okay, leave the other words. Encourage the male energy to rise. Okay, to meet us on a higher plane and meet us on a higher level. So we need to raise our vibration. We need to raise our standards. We need to raise our values. We need to change certain values of ourselves. And this is the only way. And it strongly correlates with yesterday's reading, or a few readings ago, where I spoke about respect. Okay, is respect, and it's this quote of my dad too, where he said respect is not something that you beg for, it's not something that you force, it's something that's earned. And it's one of my previous readings. You should go watch that reading as well. It's something that's earned and something that's offered. So you have to work for respect. Okay, so respect is something that you work for by your actions. In your actions you show it. In other words, you step out of your ego. So if I'm talking to needs to step out of the ego, I strongly get the feeling that I'm talking to female collectives that needs to step up the game, and the male collective that needs to step out of the ego. Okay, in both regards, both of them need to possibly step out of the ego. Anyway, this is your reading for today, the midnight reading. I hope it was helpful. I don't know if some of you are in a relationship with a male individual that needs you to forgive them. Okay, so everybody makes mistakes. I don't know what the situation is regarding whatever this is, but if this person feels lost, the only reason why you feel lost is because there are certain aspects that you need to work on. And you cannot, if this is a male and you feel lost, you cannot expect the female to fill that part of yourself. As much as you want her to fill it, she cannot. This is work that you need to do on your own. The same for the female, okay? And vice versa. So anyway, this is it. Please take care. Have a wonderful evening and see you tomorrow. Love you guys. And thank you to everyone, to the new subscribers. Oh, bless you so much. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your support, to everyone. You are so amazing. Okay. And to those who view, come subscribe to my channel. Please take care. Bye.